I had a natural ability to communicate and tell stories. That may have been a detriment. It would have been good if I was a courtroom lawyer and been able to do a closing argument in front of a jury, but it wasn't necessarily good for legalese and doing briefs and preparing things with 1,000 citations. Although I can handle the information in terms of that, it's such a stilted form of writing without any creativity at all almost involved with it, that you might as well have a machine do it. I'm sure that Apple's only a generation away from having a machine that will be able to create legal briefs and put a lot of lawyers out of business. But until that happens, it's one of the reasons that the trade, the craft, the practice never seemed that exciting to me. I mean, I had originally, again, it was a book that caused me to make a move from San Francisco to New York. On a whim, I read a book called Lions of Wall Street about the great white shoe Wall Street law firms that work associates to death. They're sweatshops. I read that in my last year of law school, and I thought, great, that's for me. I always loved the impossible challenge. You know, climb Kilimanjaro without a back. I'll do that. Try to do this assignment within a year. I'll try that. Go to firms on Wall Street, see if you can get accepted, and then see if you can work 3,500 hours a year with the toughest cases. I'll try that. So I applied, and I got into Swain & Moore, which was this old line firm on Wall Street, and I was on the IBM litigation. They were defending IBM against the Justice Department's antitrust charge that they were a monopoly. Hard to imagine that could ever be the case, but that was the case at that point. And what I had in that case was what I had in school and what served me very well afterwards, and that is my memory is odd, unusual in the sense that it's like sponge. I have a very, very good memory for dates, figures. I can see things where they are on the page. I will forget my phone 4 times during the day. I will not remember where the car keys are. This happens regularly, and I'm looking for a piece of paper that just the other day I put on this corner of the desk. But I'm good in absorbing that. As a result, that case was 1,000,000 pages long, but it had been filed on the last day of the Johnson administration by Ramsey Clark. I was there in 1978, 8 years later. It was 1,000,000 pages long. People had trouble remembering the record. I got into the record. I had a great memory about where things were. Partners were impressed by that. People often misinterpret a great memory for intelligence, but in this case, that memory served me well. And I said I could keep doing this, but it's not what I want to do.